Day of Infamy. That term came to apply to December 7th following Franklin Roosevelt's address to the Congress on the day following the attack. And while authors have produced a vast number of books on the subject since that day, none has a more vivid recollection than John Pendleton of Arlington, who was stationed aboard the cruiser Phoenix and had a front row seat to history.
Well, I had just arrived on the signal bridge to go in the flag plot to check some visual traffic when Whitey White, one of the signalmen, called my attention to some smoke over at Hickam Field. That was the beginning of it, and we didn't realize it at the time.
When did you actually realize that it was in fact the Japanese?
When I saw a torpedo plane come down the channel from over by the submarine base and let go a torpedo straight toward Battleship Row. Well, I think the word is carnage. The first thing we saw, of course, was the Nevada on the beach, and we sailed past the Shaw and the Downs in dry dock. One of them was blown apart. Past Battleship Row, where several were resting on the bottom, on over to her berth, and the most saddening sight was looking over to Ia, where the bodies were being placed in sheets and carried.
Pendleton is a retired Navy career man who, along with hundreds of thousands of other American servicemen, was thrust into the middle of World War II as a result of that day. And like most, he concedes there were obvious mistakes in military planning at Pearl Harbor.
We were prepared, except that we were in the harbor. The mistake was putting all those ships in that small harbor. And of course, you must realize it's probably the first time in history that we've had that kind of sneak attack.
Michael Brown, Channel 8 News.